so happy to be able to meet Billie Jean and to go on this ride with her. You know, she's really with us.
And I didn't know anything about it either. I saw a documentary about it a couple of years before. But what I think is really interesting is that, because in the film you see the sort of showbizy aspect of it and how it was treated as kind of a joke. You know, there was sort of a, but actually, and you know, in history and looking back at it, but it was such a huge event in terms of the way women are perceived now, I think. And had she lost, it would have totally changed the way that the women's movement proceeded. So I'm just fascinated if ever there could be a sporting event now that would have such an incredible effect on the rest of society.
And it's based on a real relationship that her and Billie Jean had. And there was actually very, very little information in terms of moving image or anything like that for me to watch. But it was kind of wonderful in a way, because it was a bit like detective work. It was kind of trying to put all the pieces together and imagine and fill in the rest with John and Val. And it was so evident that Billie loved her so much. And that she was, I feel like Marilyn's the sort of light and liberation and freedom and hopeful spirit of the early 70s, you know, and it was lovely to play that.
So Ted is a real person as well, and there was quite a lot much more to find out about him, because I saw these things on YouTube of, Billie Jean told me a wee bit about him, and how supportive he was and everything, and he did call her Madam Superstar. That was our little thing. He was her favourite. She was his favourite. But he also did these videos that you can see of him presenting this season's, you know, tennis fashions, and I think that in itself says such a lot about the sort of sexism of the era. That, you know, this sport was considered almost kind of like a fashion show, and the fact that they had a full-time person to go around with them to make their frocks, because they had to be pizzazz and showbiz, you know, as well as being athletes. Definitely, since, you know, we made this in like April of 2016, so
yeah.
a year good, you know, before, in the spring of the election year, where we had no idea, none of us ever thought for a second that Donald Trump would be president. And now, since he's been president, and with the aims he has, and with the kind of aura of intolerance and pulling back rights, and that he is condoning, this film is absolutely even more pertinent and relevant. And none of us could have thought that. I mean, it's great to be in something that you feel like, wow, I'm so glad that this film's being seen right now.
Hey, so I hope you liked that video. What did you think of the actors? Did they do a good job? Well, today I've got for you a list of the top 10 highest grossing actors of all time, as of the 30th of June 2016 by Box Office Mojo. Harrison Ford has been named as the highest grossing actor, and Scarlett Johansson the highest grossing actress. So here is the list and their earnings in millions USD. Coming in at number 1 is Harrison Ford with 4871.7. Number 2 is Samuel L. Jackson at 4646.8. Morgan Freeman is number 3 with 443. Number 4 is Tom Hanks with 4340.7. Robert Downey Jr. is number 5 with 3943.6. Number 6 is Eddie Murphy with 3810.4. Number 7 is Tom Cruise at 3587.2. Number 8, Johnny Depp, 3366.3. Michael Caine at number 9 with 3340.5. And Scarlett Johansson at number 10 with 3332.1. So what did you think of the list? Do you think these actors merit earning that much? Who do you think is worth the most money? Let me know in the comments below, and remember to subscribe to Film Is Now to stay up to date on all the best trailers.